So, press break wise, if the ball goes to William, two things that I've seen teams do. Okay, Kua either go away, and then Naomi's going to go middle, right? Or sometimes what they like to do, and sometimes I would do this when I know we're getting trapped right away, is this inbound and just coming right back here, and now Naomi's up the floor, I'm giving her that pass, okay? So you just have to know how they're setting up their press break to know where to go. Middle's more important. This person doesn't kill you, okay? So if the ball's over with William, let's say for the drill's sake, ball William, Naomi, you're gonna drop to the middle, which means Jessica, you're gonna defend that. You're away on this side, okay? Again, Aaron's doing a great job of getting a lofted pass. Gets reversed, fly to the ball, boom, you go sideline. Middle person's usually coming away on that yo-yo, okay? And we wanna make sure we bait it going that way. We don't want this ball going in the middle, okay? We want to keep it out of the middle as much as possible because it is a very hard area to trap, and we don't want to put our kids in that situation.
So where do I stand when the ball's there? Am I here or am I right there?
So
if who has the ball right there?
So always drop to the line of the ball, and the middle person is going to tell you how deep you go, right? Because if Naomi is going here and you're taking off, Naomi's going to take off sideline, which means there's another middle person coming. So you drop to wherever that person's at. Because does William hurt us? Does William hurt us? No. Right? He doesn't hurt us, so we don't have to worry about him.
So you're okay with reversing it?
Oh, I let people reverse. Do they do 10-second call for you guys? Yeah, they started for us in 6th grade. We would average about 4 10-second calls because people would just be patient, not realize that the official's counting, right? So that's another way of trying to get a turnover. But again, understanding your personnel, understanding who you have that and where you can position them, right? I think it's key in your press, and how you use it is going to be key. Okay? Any other questions about press? You guys, is that easy? Yes, Ruby.
Recommended zone for like a 6th grade, 6th, 7th.
Recommended zone?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate zone. I would use Koa to fall back into zone if I knew a team couldn't shoot.
I mean, for defense, you know, that you had 1-2-1 press.
Yes.
So I was wondering.
So the most common that people use is usually a 2-3.
2-3.
A 2-3 zone, all right? 2 at the top, you got the middle person. 2 on the, you got your 2 forwards on the sides. That's the most common at this level. I like to use a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 if you can teach it, right? Like if you know a team likes to shoot, then I would go with a 3-2 because then you're baiting the ball to get out of the 3-point line, and now you're giving up. You just got to know what you're going to give up when you zone people. That's the key in zoning, okay? But I was a big proponent of switching everything, so I always recruited 6'5" to 6'6" 4-man, and I would always tell them, because people always get caught up in specializing their position, I would always say, hey, you're going to have the ball most of the time in our offense, right? Work off the elbow, dribble handoffs, keeping on dribble handoffs. So it would have to be a ball handler. So we would always create those mismatches because they would have to go against someone that's 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". They can't guard perimeter guys like that, right? Where our bigs also, I started recruiting in Australia and then getting kids that can angle out and shoot threes. So I would utilize that as well.
We want to teach man, so we want to emphasize man, but we do allow zone because we're going to get it in middle school, we're going to get it in 8th grade, so we're allowed. We know that they're going to get to it, so we allow it.
Yeah.
The girls team don't allow.
The girls team don't allow, yeah. So boys in D3, boys in D3 is no zone. We go strict man. In D2, we allow it, but like I said, we try to encourage man because you're going to learn in middle school, you're going to learn in high school.
Every chance I get, because now I'm an athletic director now at a private high school in Berkeley, St. Mary's College. I always say, teach your kids man, because they come to high school and have no clue. They have no clue how to defend man, and now they're wondering why they can't. They have the skill set offensively to play offense at the varsity level, but they can't defend anything because they have no notion and concepts of close out, high side. Where are you in the help rotation? Are you high hole, low hole? Can you communicate those pieces? Teach man as early as you can, because it provides your students an advantage to know man, because a lot of people don't teach it.
Yeah, so just like that, we know that our goal is to get the kids to go play middle school, high school ball, so so we want them to be able to equip to
Yeah.
do that. So I know zones are effective against rec, so we know you guys want to win, but at the same time, we're going to teach these kids the principles so they can get to high school.
We recruit from this place called St. Leo's. They have a bunch of kids that are really athletic there, and so we have a pipeline for St. Mary's from there. But 90% of the kids that come there can't play varsity. They have to play on the JV team because we have to teach them rotation. Little things like closing out high side, little things like not giving up middle, principles in man that you should be learning in the later elementary, middle school. They're just not being taught. And travel ball is just kind of like a matador defense kind of thing, up and down a little bit sometimes. So very rarely do I see and when I recruited in AAU programs where they were actually teaching man principles. So if you can teach a man, you will have them at an advantage when they decide to play at the next level, whatever that level is. So, but to answer your question, 2-3 zone is kind of like the most common deal that you can use in zones.